Hello, everyone, and welcome to In the Know 360, show hosted by me, Annette, the warm hearted warrior diva. This show gives you insights on the journeys of high achieving business owners and music artists who share with our audience the importance of building a strong community of like minded individuals on the road to greater success. Today's show is a collaboration between, like I said, in the Know 360 and Mouse Voorhees.
Hi,
Mouse
everybody doing out there?
Voorhees. Thank you for coming on, sir. Mouse Voorhees is a native of Southeast DC in the DMV. Gotta represent. Uh, he started rapping, recording his tracks on a cell phone, y'all, at age 17.
No, it was actually this year. It was actually this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was actually I started
Wow.
rapping actually like four months ago actually.
Okay. Well, he
And I've
took
been
a
doing it off the phone. Mhm.
well, he took a leap of faith and posted all his video clips on social media and received positive reviews from fans in the district. Mouse Voorhees is currently working on a fan base and advocating his music. He had a challenging life in the streets, but he bounced back and will be performing in the district uh, at Pure Lounge on 1326 U Street, U.S. in Uniform Street Northwest in Washington, D.C. Mouse Voorhees enjoys playing football, basketball, and in his spare time, most importantly, spending time with his daughters and family. Fun fact, another one, y'all, you're not the only one, but another music artist that loves to do flips when he was a kid. Lord, I
Yeah.
don't know. Man, let me knock on wood. I got a middle child, and he's sure as a daredevil for sure. Well, welcome,
Mhm.
Mouse Voorhees, y'all.
Thank you for having me.
Yay! Thank you, Little Red, and shout out to King Creole Music. Thanks, guys, for showing up. So we got you. We got you right here, center stage, sir. We have several questions for you tonight. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Are you ready? Ready? Okay. Number one, who or what inspired you to start a career in the music industry?
Um, my brother, he actually when I was incarcerated for the time that I was, he was telling me then that I should at least rap about my life,
Uh
or at
huh.
least start rapping because I got stuff I could say, And at the time, I didn't really pay it no mind because I was listening to the music that was going on, and that's not. I mean, at the time, that's what I was going through, and I could have, but I wasn't really taking it seriously until I seen him stop what he was trying to do. He actually do battle rapping, so he stopped what he was doing and told me he wasn't gonna do it until I started taking it serious, cause he know I could do it, and I wasn't really trying to rap, but he sat me down. And he had to talk. We sat down for hours, and he convinced me. And the same night, I wrote my first song, and then right
Uh-huh.
after the first song, probably in the same day, next day, going into the next day, I was on song seven.
Wow, that is so dope. How many hours did it take you to do those seven songs?
It took like 2 hours. I did actually in that time I sat in my car and made the music. Probably like eight. It took like 5 hours. I probably was at like 13 songs. But I speak on my life. I don't really. I don't be on social media too much. I don't really follow the trend. I just speak. Just from my experience. I don't really reference too many things, but things that happen to my life. So I try to
Uh-huh.
be as authentic as I can, versus you know what's floating my boat or what's floating the next person's boat, as far as music wise. Everybody's good at what they doing as far as music because they're successful with it. It's just that's not my cup of tea.
Right, right, for sure. Um, yeah, that's what's up. That's right, King Creole. That's what's up. And so, can you recollect the exact moment that you knew you wanted to pursue this career path?
um, well, when I started sending the music out from the phone before I got in the studio, and
Uh
then
huh.
people telling me that. I should definitely go to the studio because once you go to the studio, it's going to bring out what you're saying. Because on the
Mm,
phone, the quality was kind of, well, it was iffy. So they could hear what I said, but they couldn't hear over the extra noises and background noises as
mm,
well. So when I started going to the studio, I only been probably like 3, 4 times myself doing my songs. So I was building my comfortability in there, and then it just went from there. I was recording the songs. So a lot of my songs I already have recorded. It's just me going in the studio and doing them so I can maximize my time in the
mhm,
studio instead of practicing my craft when I have nothing but time in the midst of me not doing working or with my kids. I can work on my songs. So I'd rather have them than write it down and forget.
mhm, mhm. For sure, for sure. Well, I have to say, before we continue with the questions, is that I don't know who did your engineering, your mix is clear. And I was like, what? I was playing it in my car. I was like, oh my gosh, that's really it got me crying, y'all. He got me in my feelings today with that scarred that scarred song.
Start
Um,
again.
yeah, I
Yeah.
I
I,
I kept
I,
replaying it because I want.
my heart real big and I've been misused.
Uh,
Oh.
look, I had to keep replaying it because I wanted to cry more. You know what I'm saying? So as I was, and that's not good, y'all. When you're driving, you don't want to be emotional. I remember. I don't even want to bring back flashback when I first when I had my first boyfriend, and I had just got my license, y'all, and I was driving, and he made me so upset, and like I was so emotional, and yeah, that was my first 5 days into getting my license. I got a ticket. so so don't don't drive emotionally, okay? That's all I have to say about that. Um, okay. Now that we got that out of the way, what challenges have you faced in your journey in becoming a music artist?
um, Me actually networking my music around and shopping it around because as I mentioned before, I really not as social as I should be pursuing the
Mm,
career that I'm doing. So I'm been trying to do hand to hand. Social media. I really don't have a presence on social media as much, so I really don't. I wasn't focusing on doing that as I should. I just been going places in person and talk to people, either people in the street or people in clubs. I just shout my music around if you like it. I will hope we linked in so we could do something.
oh, okay,
And it's just
okay.
been working out for me so far. Like I said, the last 4 months, I'm probably on my second show. I still got.
Oh, okay, okay. You got frozen a
Hmm.
little bit, but I think we captured that. Yeah, most definitely. I met Mouse for Ease in the Ultra. What is it called? The Gulf Lounge in Silver Spring, Maryland, y'all. When I went to see the Ancient Artifact and
Hmm.
Cryptic, shout out to them as well. So, how have you persevered despite the challenges?
Um, I actually had, in all honesty, I haven't even paid the challenges any mind. I know I'm just starting out, and I can't really expect a lot of stuff to transpire as fast as
Right.
I would like it to. I just been letting the process flow. Still gaining as far as my I can say confidence, not confidence in interacting with people and being in front of people because that's actually a big feat for me actually to be out there in front of the cameras or just interacting with people given my background where I used to come from and that's not really something I was accustomed to. So it kind of you know gives had me rather
I think you're cutting off
a
on it.
little
I think
bit
you- uh
what
I
I'm
think
working on overcome. So I'm not really pressed necessarily for the
okay. I think
time.
could you repeat what you said, love? Because I couldn't really I think there was like a distortion a little bit.
Okay, what was the last thing you heard?
You said something honestly I couldn't
Well,
really hear.
okay, I got you. I got you. Um, well, the challenges. I haven't really paid that much attention to because it's like I said, it's a feat for me to actually be in front of people, communicating
Okay,
or do anything like that. I'm not
gotcha.
wasn't really accustomed that I'm used to it. So it keeps me on edge. I'm not necessarily per, pressed for the attention right now. Just giving me more time to get adjusted to people and getting a feel for it, like the show at the
Gotcha.
Ultra Lounge or the shows at the Pure Lounge. They
Okay.
just been giving me experiences of it, and I like it. People been liking my music.
Hmm.
It's been cool. So the challenges I haven't really seen so far. I don't think I'm far in enough to actually see the challenges so far. I think I'm just in the motions right
Oh,
now.
okay, okay. So, can you describe who Mousevoyes is?
Well, I'm a I can say a comp. I can say a comp. I'm a complex individual, but I'm not. I'm more. I think a lot of things logical in a logical aspect versus with my emotions and just look at things for what it is versus what I
Uh,
wanted it to be. So me personally, um, I just living for the days. I be appreciating my moments out here. It don't matter what the moment is. It could be walking down the street. And at a point in time, I
Right,
couldn't walk down the street. I was only confined to a cell. So I take real appreciation of the little things. So I don't really pay attention to the world around me. I can say that. I pay attention to it, but it's like the world not as existent to me, if that makes sense.
right.
I'd rather have, I think Nipsey Hussle quoted somebody said, I'd rather have peace with myself and then be at war at the world than be at war with myself and be at peace at the world. So I'd rather
Mhm,
just be to myself and at peace with myself versus interacting or getting involved in with the world around me
mhm.
nowadays.
Yes, yes. I love that
So I
quote.
think that's what actually separates my music because I'm really not on that. Yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you.
So, what experience have do you have reading music or playing an instrument? Can you hear me?
I think the connection was going off. What'd you say?
Oh, what experience do you have in reading music notes and or instruments, playing an instrument?
Reading notes? Not. I don't have none of that one actually. I really don't know. I hit it. I don't even let the beat actually play. To be honest, I hit
Oh,
the first beginning of it, and then it goes on certain on songs. Um,
uh-huh.
I, I think our engineer actually said that too. He said I need to count my bars, but
Wow.
I just be going because
Uh-huh.
I speak from the heart. I speak from a different place
Hmm.
versus me trying to make up something. I can articulate myself really well, even though I don't talk as much in the open like you would think. I'm quiet and shy, but I
Right.
choose who I speak to, and I choose to indulge myself in with people. When you get as far as
Okay.
the person you talking to type of stuff.
Mhm.
So I ain't just
Oh, okay.
so that's why I
So
be just
you,
living on.
oh, okay. That makes sense. So, what steps do you take when creating your music?
Um, I dive into I dive into experiences in my life.
Mhm.
Nowadays in my life, I don't live as exciting as I used to. So I dive back. And a lot of stuff just it still takes a toll in my everyday life. So that helps it as well because it's still a challenge that I'm trying to get through every day within myself to make myself better, and that will helps me say do my music because every majority all the songs I have is not really a bad song. It has references to bad things, but it's a place that I was at a point in my life, but that's not where I'm at and where I'm going at. So in my music, I incorporate that a lot versus just making music on a situation or at a point that I'm not at. Because I'd rather be understood. I don't want to. I know I'm not gonna be understood by everybody, but I'd rather come as a clear form as myself versus saying something somebody interpreting different from listening to what I said versus not understanding. People talking, but not everybody listening or comprehend or understand. So I rather talk as understand or rap as understanding as I can.
Okay. And you said that you prefer to do your music when you're not like emotional. You're like you prefer to do it as you're excelling in your music. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, because I'm not. A lot of times I'm not really an emotional person. Like I don't engage. Like my feelings could be hurt or I could be angry. My tone of voice, how I talk to you now, is literally how I talk in arguments, if I have any. If or like I talk at a level one at all times. Because I have more respect for myself than the situation that I'm in. Because if it's negative or positive, I have enough respect for the both of us in a conversation
Right.
or whatever we talking about to only keep it as such. If you rubbing me the wrong way, I just leave. I don't really indulge in too much things because like it hinder my process of me being better than what I feel. So I'm indulging anything backtracking, I don't do
That's so true. No,
it. If that
that's
makes sense, I've been
definitely
there, done that. If that makes sense. So it's like
yeah,
I don't go in a circle.
definitely don't need that drama. Don't want that drama, like Mary J says. um, do you like the virtual or in-person platform, and why?
It's actually my first one altogether, so I like it. I ain't gonna say I like it. Actually, I can say that. Yeah, because I'm alright. I've never really been in the in-person platform questions. I'm not really keen on answering. So this is actually a first for me. So this is actually so I, I won't know actually. I like it so far. So.
You know what's gonna happen, right? You know what's gonna happen when you're in that red carpet. You're gonna have to talk to so many different people. So get to practice. Practice with me. Uh think back to a situation, right, when you had a project and it took longer than expected to meet the deadline. What did you learn from that experience?
Mm, well, I will have I would say to prioritize better. A lot of I'll be all over the place. So I have a lot of things to be saying, and when I'm making a song, I will rap. I want like I said, all my songs gotta match how I start, as far as the whatever tone I'm trying to say, or what heartstring or what feeling I'm trying to actually incorporate, or for somebody listening to my music. So, as far as the project taking too longer,
Mhm.
I don't. It doesn't really take as long as people think. As far as with me, 'cause like I said, I don't look because I don't really talk. You want to hear me because believe you me, it's not in my
Uh,
best interest to talk to you. So to me, to actually indulge in it is is different. So
huh.
my projects it's relatable solely because I've been through a lot of things that on from a lot of points of views in life. Like I've been homeless, I've been in
Mhm.
places homeless as a child and for a long time. You know, as a child, 17, I went to prison, so I got a lot of experience as far as just being a lot older than what my age said I was. So I don't really need anything as motivational reference, but how far I came from where I used to be within myself. So that's what my music
Mhm.
really tap into is my journey is me being me going to the place I'm trying to get to, and I don't know where I'm trying to get to yet. I just know I'm being better than where I was, and I won't be there no more or in the same element that I was before.
Yeah,
That was hindering me
most
from where I
definitely.
can be, not what I had to be. If that makes sense. Can you hear
Oh
me?
yes, that makes sense. Yeah, I can hear you. It was coming in and out, but basically, in a nutshell, you're just taking one step in front of the other, and that's what we all should be doing. Be present, in the moment, and enjoy the journey. The journey is long, but
Yes, yes, yes.
that's the journey. That's life. right? um, can you share an experience?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, can you share an experience illustrating how your communication style makes you an effective rap artist?
Um, well, I'm big on respect, so I take my conversations with people as such. So whether it could be probably something frivolous we could be talking about, I'm gonna carry it as a respect of something of importance, no matter what the situation is, because it's not what you would think is little to someone else is big to them. So everybody's problem may not be on a scale at 1,000 versus to somebody else's, but somebody else's problems could be life shattering, no matter if it could be them late on their bills. You don't know how hard it is for them to even pay their bills, stuff like that. Like being home, I was homeless for a while. So I like years on that's just from a child on up. So it was like I my views of life are totally different. So I'm able to really hear where you see, and I want to understand because I want to know why you really feel like that way.
Yeah.
Because I want you to talk to me in the same amount. Because I don't want you to be misunderstood. Because if I take it some wrong way, then you trying to double track or you trying to be, pride to get in the way. And now it's like, all right, forget that, forget trying to clarify. We just going what we doing. I'm That's not what I'm on no more. Like, brother, if you gonna get your piece off or say it,
Right.
because I'm gonna listen to you.
Right.
If you don't want to hear mine, I'm gonna go ahead exit myself. Like everything don't bother me. Like I ain't gonna lose no sleep on it. So I think that's what my communication help with my rapping because it really not. I don't be talking to people. I be talking as if you were sitting next to me, as if I was explaining myself to you.
Mm.
Like,
Is that why I was in my feels today?
probably was. I got a big heart, so I've been misused. So it's like
Yeah.
I speak from pain. Like I'm a genuine person. Like I don't do like I don't really. I'm big on respect. Like if I ain't got to, I won't to. I won't. Like I just won't.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
I
I
got a lot
definitely
of self
felt
control.
yeah, I definitely felt that on his song Scarred Again for sure. Looks like we I can't see you. Mousevoyes. Okay. Hopefully he'll come back online, y'all. We have a few more questions for him tonight. I should call this the late night show, but then I don't know. Mousevoyes, can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, somebody was
That's you.
calling me. I couldn't do anything.
Uh oh. You got okay.
Yeah. So what you were saying?
So I was just saying that, in reference to your song making, that I did feel the emotional impact that in that music, in that song, Scarred Again. And it was like you were talking to me, like how you're saying, like you're just talking, sitting next to you, and you're actually just talking to me about it, about your experiences. So I definitely felt that today. Um, how would you stay motivated in producing, inspiring new rap music? Like, what's your inspiration
Um,
and how do you stay in it?
mental health. Uh,
What happened?
mental health. I've been through a lot of traumatic situations in my life, so it molded me in a way that I'm not really sure I understand completely. It's just I'm I know what it's like to be at a certain point that I'd rather just not be at. And if I'm able to do something about it, then I will. If I can make the best pick myself up. And me picking myself up is something things that other people go through as well. It might not be the same exact thing, but in a sense it is. So people take it how they take it, and it be the truth. I'd rather give you the truth than anything else. I want you to real because mental health is big. Like a lot of my songs is because I deal with a lot of stuff in my head and the outside world and how everything is be presented and how everything could be misconceived or perceived wrong. So I'd rather just I want I want you to be a better version of yourself because I don't want somebody to want me to be as best as a person that I can be versus me just making stuff happen and it's just working out for me because you don't really learn from nobody they just doing like you cheat on somebody's paper. How is you learning from your test? If
Yeah.
you just getting the answers, we don't know how you got there.
Right. That's so true. It's like solving a math problem and you're writing everything out on how you solved it, for sure. What is the first thing you listen for
Yeah.
in a new recording? When you record your music, what's the first thing you listen to?
Um, the first thing I pay attention to is my wordplay.
Mm,
I'm gonna use wordplay because I'm I'm real. I gonna say I can hit stuff on the nose in my songs, but I talk really elusive because how I'm trying to put this right. Can you repeat the question again so I can make sure I get it like
sure, sure.
completely
What?
together what I'm
Yeah,
trying to say?
yeah. You're tracking. So when you record a new song, right? What is the first thing you listen for
Mm-hmm.
when you're recording a track?
Yeah, my words and what I'm about to talk about. Cause
Okay.
my beat choice actually plays a lot into what I'm gonna say because
Mm,
the I feel like if the beat doesn't match my message that I'm trying to get off, because I'm big, like I said, I'm big on my presentation. I ain't gonna say my presentation because I outside of music and my rap, I really don't be keen. I go as I am. I present myself as I am because I am who I am. I'm not trying to hide who I am. I don't really do anything. I present myself as I am. If I'm down bad, hurting, you're gonna see it. That's just the place that I'm at. It's not where I'm settling my life at. It's just where I'm at right now. So I'd rather be more, like I said, authentic and being true to myself than anything else. So when I listen to the beat, it gotta match me personally versus it sounding good.
okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
If that
So,
if that
y-
makes
yeah, yeah. So you already know, like for instance, it's like meeting the person, like meeting the maybe this is not a good analogy, meeting the love of your life or something, right? It's kind of like meeting the beat or listening to the beat for the first time, and you're like, yes, that's the beat. Is that how you? Is that how it comes to you when you create the music?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
Because I'm because you connect with somebody, people will understand you if you connect. Like me yelling at you, or like it's not gonna get the same message across. Like it's just not. Like I
Right.
can't if I'm saying like I said, that's why I'm big on articulating myself. Like my words, you'll rarely hear me cuss unless I'm emphasizing what I'm saying. Other than that, I'm gonna give you real word. I'm gonna really like as I'm talking to you, so you will get that.
Yeah.
Cause like life ain't a joke. So to be playing things in life as a joke, I can't really do it. I'd rather you get that from me and you can enjoy whatever floats everybody boats. That's cool for them. You get what I'm saying? I ain't really trying to be everybody's favorite or big. I just want to give you the truth. Life really is, or how you should be able to handle a situation if presented if we going through the same thing. Because
Mhm.
other people don't know how to. People know how to get through to people, but people can't realize, understand because nobody's really been there. I've been in a lot of people's shoes, so that's what makes my music more authentic and more heartfelt because I've been real, not trying to make you feel me. You can real feel me because I real was there. I real was
Yeah.
in that position. I'm not going to talk about it if I didn't live it. That's why I don't
Mhm.
mention a lot of people in my songs. I never had nobody I can run to. My parent, one of my mom died when I was young, so my father recently just passed. So my whole life I really haven't had people to run to. So I only had to deal with everything that came to me to myself,
Mhm.
like with myself. My aunt. It's a lot of people. I mean, it's a select few people that was in my corner, but I can't.
Mhm.
Like they got their own life too, and everybody got problems, and I can't bear you
Mhm.
with mine. I got to solve, and I
Mhm.
can't, fall victim to me not figuring something out. I'd rather just figure it out because it's a way. It gotta be a way because I'm
Yeah.
keep waking up and doing something different every day. So it's a way that I gotta get out of here somewhere. Because
Yeah.
if I'm meant to be right here, my life can stop right here. That's not where
Right.
like. And I'm not in my control, so I really don't stress anything that I can't control.
Yeah. No, I definitely can understand where you're coming from for sure. What is the one important lesson that you have learned in working in the entertainment business?
Um, basically, just from the little interactions that I do come across or experiences I did have, I just learn what I learned. If I wasn't here to mind my business and focus on me, because if I'm and some trying to focus on somebody else's wave or anything like that, I'm gonna go downhill because now it becomes a competition versus doing something that music is supposed to express you. It's supposed to give you something that revolves around you. Right? Like to be, I can't really be around because me personally, I don't be around people in my everyday life, so I don't really pay attention to everybody else because what's working for them, it really won't work for me. We're not doing the same thing, so I don't really pay
Gotcha.
the unless the artist is literally like it's a cool person. If it's like you will tell what somebody's about just looking at 'em. Body language, how they talk, how they present themselves. You could tell what mixes, what not mixes with you. So I'm one of those people that I won't force anything that don't mix with me. Nothing.
That's a good
Nothing.
approach.
Cause it could be a high and bad. If I see that you're mentality wise or like I don't really don't do all that. Cause you good at what you do. However you get to where you do it you, brother. You hear me? Hopefully I can tell you that on my
Yeah.
own as well. But everything be some people be put on a facade, so everything don't be what it seems. So I'd rather just mind my business because I know everything that I'm presenting is what it seems.
Yeah, for sure. How has the internet and social media influenced your career?
Oh, um, influenced it a lot because like I said, I wasn't a social person, so be getting seen and people talking to me and feedback and just talking to me, just sidebar conversations like um it played big on me as far as me making more music because I was like dealing on the top or and the type of rap that I'm doing is not it's different. Like I know
Yeah.
it's different as far as not what's going on around what's out here now. I'm just talking about overall in general because like a lot of
Uh-huh.
music, some people dive into mental health, but people dive into it in a different way, and it gets your message confused on what you're trying to do. Like if
Mm,
you pay attention to like letter, like if you have my first project was actually called POV. That's called Point of View. So and those songs that I started, on a project like 4 or 5 songs, probably 8. Um, you would get what I mean by mental health, because in that specific song, "Let It to My City," I dive into all the people that's dying, the viewpoint of people, mothers, how people will feel in that situation, and that like you'll get what type of person I am just for how my music is. Like you will tell what type of person I am. Like just on the outside, every type of person you will tell.
right.
Like I said, it's not too much music. Like a lot of my songs, and I'm about to cuss. I have stuff to say, like, and I want to be heard. And me using specific words plays a big role in that because you was using, I don't say, mediocre words
Mhm.
doesn't really help the music. Like I said, if I'm talking to you about, healing, and I'm also telling you, I'm involved, let's say, doing stuff that's backtracking me healing
Mhm.
is contradictory.
Right.
So it's like I can't make music that contradicts what I'm actually in my life, and I can't really do that. So I feel like that play a role in if I'm calling. I don't even talk to my girl or talk to females outside and say I don't care. You could be cussing me out. Me to call you out your name is kind of like big. Like you gotta be already putting your hands on me, type of stuff like that. Like all that. I don't really be on that. Like even as a dude, like I don't even argue with dudes. Like I can't even say I used to, but I'm big on just getting. I'd rather show you versus than tell you anything. So it's like actions speak louder than words. So if I'm
Mhm.
already knowing that we not gonna get an understanding because you already at where you at, I'm not dignifying it with a response to meet
Right.
your, justification of why you acting like that. that way if I know it's not that. Like if I know it's not even big enough to even act, go on further than me arguing with you, I'm not about to do all that
Right.
because it don't make sense to me. If it just don't make sense. It's like we wasting time, and brother, your day probably was probably a whole lot better than before you started talking. Same as mine, brother. If you could continue on that, you choose to make your day bad for real, for
Uh-huh.
real. Like,
Yeah.
I don't really be doing like I'd rather just let it roll because that happens in my area. It happens in my everyday life. Like people pull me to the side, talk to me because I got a lot of stories that happened to me and how I handled them. You couldn't even pay them. You couldn't even play yourself in the movie, man.
Hmm.
People be like, man, and it worked. And I'm like, man, it worked, bro. Like it just goes. It just plays a role when you really trying to understand somebody when they talk, or at least trying to get to the root of a problem. Like people be, head first into a problem and only see the problem, and the solution don't always be as clear as day.
Hmm.
But a problem is meant to be solved,
Hmm.
and people choose to, answer a problem with a problem. It just don't make sense. 'Cause
Yeah.
nobody got no solutions to anything. You don't get nowhere. It's like you
Right.
did that to literally get nowhere. Your point didn't get across. My point didn't get across. We still at a miscommunication. It's like even though agree to disagree, you still upset. That's the thing. Like where you, if it's supposed to be understanding is key. Like our comprehension is key. Like I'm not big on that. Like I can't be misunderstood, and I won't allow you to even misunderstand yourself because you could be right and then you go left. Like I done seen people be having a real point, and then somebody not listening or cutting them off to take their point somewhere else. Then it's like now I just want to do this now. Forget all that. Forget what I'm talking about. Let's just do this. Like that.
Right.
Like
Right.
that don't.
Right.
You wasting more time, brother. You
Yeah.
still got 24 the same way I got 24 hours, brother. Go enjoy your life, bro. Cause this stuff could be over like real fast, like in a blink of an eye. You could be sitting here one day, and you be sitting in this hill, or somebody reading your eulogy. Like, enjoy your life, brother. You don't get too many opportunities with this, man. Enjoy your life. This conversation don't even work. Like, some things you just don't dignify or respond,
Yeah.
no matter who the
I
person is or what the situation is. If you know that,
most definitely. Yeah. You have to pick your battles and make sure that you figure out what energy you want to give. So because the energy you give is the energy you get back, right? um,
yeah,
if you could change anything about the entertainment industry, what would it be?
um, Tanya, I ain't been in it to actually know, but to just seeing it overall, like I said, I would rather stuff be what it seems than what it's not, because it's misleading. You get what I'm saying? You can't be doing these things one way and your actions say different. Like
Mm,
your music reach more people than you do personally.
mm,
People will listen to because it's a song, something catchy or whatever. Like people pay attention to that. That's why people, excel in whatever they do versus the actual person. Because when you get off camera, who really likes you? Do you even like yourself? So like,
uh,
why you make the music?
mm,
You're not gonna find acceptance in your with yourself. If you're looking for acceptance in somebody else to validate you or who you trying to be, you gotta know you. You gotta realize people be just making stuff. I don't like I said, people had their success. People been doing it. I'm not knocking nobody. People enjoy their life. That's what floats your boat. Please continue to do that. You're successful in it. That makes you happy. Do it. But me personally, I that's why I don't really be paying attention to music. Like that's why I don't think I sound like anybody. I don't really listen to music. I be so gone in my thoughts. My mind be going a million miles per hour. So to be thrown off, I won't even open my door to be thrown off like that.
mm.
I'd rather just not. That's not my cup of tea, as you think. Just that.
Yes, Lito read that part 100 for sure, for sure. Yeah, definitely stay in our lane and focus on the craft itself because, yeah, like you said, a lot of people get lost in the sauce, right? They don't even know what kind of sauce they put in the noodles with the noodle.
Yeah.
So, where do you find your inspiration? Like, just in general, where do you find it?
The people around me that know me, that seen how far my journey actually been. Like it's people that met me prior to me, me going to prison. I was in prison for like 5.5 years until I was the age of 22. I came home before my 23rd birthday in 2020. So me, they seen how far I came and how I handle my every day. Like I said, I don't come across too many bad I'm gonna say I do, but the way. But can you repeat that? Sorry, guys. I got sidetracked.
Oh, sure. I was asking, like, where do you find your
Oh,
inspiration? Yeah,
oh yeah, they're from the people that tell like just see how far, and they some people step back, and I get it. I chalk that up to respect because it's like you rather you see I'm on a different path,
yeah,
and it's like if you got something going on, and maybe it could be downfall or it could be a distraction. Some people don't intentionally be a downfall. It's just that, or not even a downfall, just a distraction because people don't believe themselves as distractions and what you're trying to do because people don't know what you're trying to accomplish within your goals.
hmm
You get what I'm saying? So I had to, it goes back to me not speaking and me showing versus
hmm
me telling you I'm this or I'm doing this.
hmm
I'd rather show you
yeah,
because it's like if you pay attention, you care enough, you will see my transition. You will see how serious that one takes whatever he's doing. Because you really put your mind to it, people can be better if they really choose to be better. Like people don't take the time because people don't allow people that space to get themselves together. Like I was for like in prison, you not really got time to get yourself together. It's a lot of stuff going on. I still managed to get myself together and then, you know, get my diploma in and stuff I probably wouldn't even have if I was still on the streets. Like I tell people all the time, like man, I probably wouldn't get my diploma. I probably wouldn't be here talking to you. In all honesty, like I wouldn't like I just be going on with my days. I be like I said, I go back to being appreciated and people seeing like me being who I am from being little to who I am now. It's like I've been the same way. Like people can say I act different. Like I really mean everything I say. So when I say it, I want you to real get me because I'm not trying to mislead you. I really don't even care if you even hearing me talk for real, in all honesty, because I don't talk. So to me even do it, it's like bro, you're not even seeing how hard of a struggle this really is. You get what I'm saying? Like it could be
yeah,
about anything. So
hmm
it's just like I just be I just appreciate all the people I have around me and that keeps me doing what I'm doing. Because a lot of people that's around me, they do their own music thing and they have their life and they they dealing with it the same way I'm dealing with it. People got problems. Some people real people be needing people to talk to.
hmm
Y'all talking to people. You get what I'm saying? They
hmm
want somebody to feel like they heard, so that way they can know how to. Because a lot of people don't know how to guide or gauge they life once they start doing different things or stuff just moving that how everybody would like it for to
right,
go for themselves personally. So it's like people get thrown off the path that they're supposed to be on, and with so life will happen so fast. So you think you got time for something, you don't. And
yeah,
when it's all said and done, when it's not completed, it's like, dang, I shouldn't have did this, and the
hmm
third. But you have the same time span. It's like
hmm
84,000 seconds in a day or something
yeah,
like that. And you people let 5 minutes or 5 seconds throw the rest of everything
yeah,
off. And it's plenty of seconds in a day, man, to think differently or however you want to do, whatever whichever way you want to choose to live your life. It's 84,000 plus seconds in a day
mm,
to get your stuff together. You let 5 minutes of frustration or just or hurt or just a letdown or disappointment deteriorate a life that you can make for longevity. This is
hmm
right now, it's a temporary hurt. You fuck
yeah,
around, some people, you can fuck around, drink some liquor or smoke a J or take a walk and feel totally different 10 minutes around. Like, come on, man. That's where their
yeah,
seconds play in the role. Like, people feel some
yeah,
type of way 1 minute and then not the other. Like, because there's a lot of seconds in the day to
yeah.
think, like, that's what you really want to do.
Yeah, you definitely bring up a good point because there's people that hold grudges like forever. You know what I mean? Like people years, people still hold grudges for years and years and years, and that's not healthy. But yeah, for sure. And I definitely agree with you. What is the best advice given to you?
Uh, my best advice, man, that I got it came from a dude when I was locked up. He was actually been there for like probably like 30 years,
Oh,
and he been in there since he was 19 years old, and he was almost like yeah, he's like almost 50 years old, and he was talking to me. And, he told me, and it was small, it was a small line, but I had to ask him. He was like, "Do your time, don't let your time do you." And at
mm,
the time, I didn't get it. because I just got there. I was a young dude, so I didn't know at the time. But he had he take time and sit with me and talk to me, and not like necessarily talk about that line, but he was more so opening my eyes to what he mean by that. You get what
Mm,
I'm saying?
yeah.
So, and then when I got it, I was like, it was more so a freeing my mind and not trapping it because my body trap. He's a man. It's bigger than you just sitting here and confinement. It's supposed to, get you right so you could
Right.
go out there and do right. Some people don't get an opportunity, to come back out there and show that they different than what they was. And a lot
Mm-hmm.
of people don't want to be here. Like a lot of people that stuck here don't allow to be here in real time. And they run to see somebody who has the opportunity to go back out there to do the right thing. Because going back in there and seeing the same people ain't cool. That's a letdown for the people that ain't never come out home. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather just, and that stuck with me. So that made me, my outlook on things a whole lot different. Because I've seen people that are working on somebody's case that been in it for 30 years to get somebody else home better than their lawyer did. Because it's like people don't
Wow.
be caring. So when you come across people that real care, they'll show you what caring looks like.
Mm.
Even if it's not in the
Wow.
best interest of them, they'll show you what caring looks like.
Yeah. Wow, that's deep. Do your time. Don't let the time do you. Wow. Um, thank you for that. That's salute to him for sure. What what's next for Mousevoyes, and what message would you like to give your fans and up and coming artists?
What's next for me, probably, just see what tomorrow holds. Like I said, everything presents something different. You know, um, I would hope everybody, be able to sit down with themselves, and go to grips with themselves at night when they close their eyes and it's everything just by themselves when you by yourself. Like, you have your talks with you. Make sure you take time to talk in the mirror, get your life together with you, because it's like you mask in pain. For the fathers that mask pain, and you can see it when they music because it'll be real, involved. So it's like, man, the you got to talk to that man in the mirror to get yourself right. You looking for help or you looking to try and find love, you got to find the love within yourself. Even if everything's falling around down, or like falling
Yeah.
down around you. Like I said, a lot of people they got people they can run to and choose not to run to. Like I brought up before. Like I said, my mom died, so my father, doing what he doing, or in life, he was around. He did everything he could. Best father you could be in the circumstance that was given. So I don't put my problems on nobody. I don't feel like nobody owes me anything. Life is really what you make it at a point in time. And I want you to have sit down and talk to yourself because you want to be right. You don't want to go out here not enjoying you, man, not even liking yourself. So how you supposed to enjoy life if you don't even like yourself? You gotta enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
How you gonna do something, man? You enjoy personally if you don't even like yourself. You don't know what you like. You just flowing with emotion. I
Right.
want you to get yourself together, man. I rather want everybody to enjoy themselves. People that real care, even if people that don't, tell you they care. It's people that care. They rather see you shine and hope you get it together before it's too late, and they don't know how to help you. That's the best help they could get. It's like I hope you can get it together. They
Right.
just don't know how to give you no more than I hope you get it together. They will hope you figure it out because you don't know what you're going through. People will be singing that like they don't even care. Nah, they don't know what you're going through, and you even if you tell them, they still not gonna have a solution for the best thing that they can tell you. It's like, man, hope you emphasize the word you get it together.
Hmm. Hmm. Most definitely. Most definitely. You gotta love yourself for sure, because at the end of the day, all you have is you,
Huh?
for sure. Very good. Very good. Enlightenment here, Mouse for Yees. Uh, what I've gotten out from you is that you have this resiliency and impactful song that I listened to today, which is Scarred Again. I just want to reiterate that if you guys haven't heard that particular song, tap in because that really got me in my feelings. And just it was like you just spoke with me. You sat down there and listened to me singing to me. That's how I felt. Like I really resonated with that song because of all the trials and tribulations that I went through, especially in relationships. But we won't go there. In closing, make sure that you tap in. Where this is live right now, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. I will be adding this feed to Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel NNO360 and also follow Mouse for Yeast. And I have all his information on this feed. Is there anything else that you would like to say as far as like maybe music being dropped, released, or anything in the works?
Oh, I have actually a lot of music that's actually finna come out, and the time frame of me actually getting to the studio and putting them out, because I got probably like 63 songs in the time. So like I said, I only been rapping for like 4 or 5 months. Like I probably had like 63 whole songs, not including ones that I didn't even finish yet. So it's like I got a lot of music. And my music's only getting better. Like you will see the transition from the beginning. Like POE was my first album. I still EP and everything like that. I still got other projects that's up there. Like everything, if you look at the dates, they coming just like that.
Wow.
So I got a lot to say, and it's different. It's different. I was hope I just hope everybody enjoy my music. If not, I just hope you take something from the music and incorporate it in your everyday life just so you can be better. Like that's my big thing. I just hope everybody be able to take something and realize be better at the end of this time than they did going in.
Okay. Well, make sure you tap in with Mouse for Yeast. And he will be performing this Sunday, right? I believe at 3 p.m. at the Washington, D.C.'s Pure
At,
Lounge, y'all. 1326 U as
it
in
starts from
Uniform
4 to 8.
Street. Oh, 4 to 8. Okay. 4 to 8, everyone. 4 to 8
Mm-hmm.
p.m. Eastern Standard Time at Pure Lounge, 1326 U Street, Northwest in Washington, D.C. I also want to give out a shout out, Free Monster Yo, please. Free Monster Yo. His concert, it's the Unity for Social Justice Party concert. It's in Fountain, Los Angeles at 2889 West Olympic Boulevard, Los Angeles, California, October 14th through October 15th. So if you want to go to Los Angeles and help support, or you can just make a donation as well. With that being said, please tap in with Mouse for Yeast and NNO 360 and hold tight, sir. Have a good evening, everyone. Salute.
Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night. Thank you for tuning in.